Hello and welcome. Something craving for parsley sauce. Hello and welcome back. It's been a while, a very long while, since I've last did a vlog. So what's been occurring? I suffer badly now with body dysmorphia. I'm growing my hair. It's no longer blonde. I'm not sure whether I did a video of me post blonde, so I'm surprised. Or even if I haven't done a video while I was blonde, I was red. I was red first, then blonde, and we're now back to natural hair colour. The reason that there's been a lack of vlogs for a long time is that when I suffered depression, which you'll probably have seen in previous videos, it really has knocked the confidence and the mojo to do any vlogs at all. I think I did try to bring them back, but it just went out the window. Body dysmorphia, that's the main issue that I suffer greatly now, because I'm overweight and being gay are two forces fighting each other, because in the gay community most gays are more considered to be with six packs, always healthy and stuff, and here I am, and so it's just a struggle. And it's been eating away gradually as time goes on. So really it's just hell. I do go to a weight clinic, and as at the moment in time, I'm good at keeping the weight steady. I just struggle losing it, which is a struggle. And what also doesn't help is that on top of body dysmorphia, I've also got new health conditions, because I've got problems with my heart, and so which has been all right for a couple of weeks prior to filming this, and this week, well, last week, because this is a Monday, it really has been playing up, and because it all started last year, well, the start of last year, and I ended up in A&E, and it turned out that I had an unknown infection, not corona related, but that will come later, and that's just, so now with the heart condition, they're trying to find out through my bloodline of which side of the family that the heart condition comes from, and it's either going to be from my mum's side of the family or my dad's side of the family. But for me, it looks like it's more related down from my dad's side of the family, because there's a history of heart attacks from his side of the family, and I can't really remember if there's any on my mum's side. So that's that, really. And then in June of last year, 2022, I got corona. And for, I can't remember how many weeks it was. I think it was just a week. I had to self-isolate. I lost the taste and smell, and the only thing I could taste while I had lost my taste buds was barbecue sauce. And now that I love it, barbecue sauce. I only started to eat barbecue sauce when Guinness brought out barbecue sauce with Guinness in it, which was top notch. I'm a bit sad now that it's been discontinued. Bring it back, Guinness. Bring it back. Yeah, so that was a week of hell. Well, not really a week of hell, really. It just felt like I had some sort of a cold, but mostly during that week of isolation, I was pissed. Because I finally got round to drinking some alcoholic drinks that I didn't like the taste of, but had just been lingering about the house for God knows how long. So it was like, I can get rid of these drinks now. Because I didn't want to throw them away, because that would just be a waste. So that was handy, and so really with the weight issue there is that having to be isolated and then obviously lockdown prior, it really knocked my, I wouldn't say confidence, I think more like, I'm not sure what word I would use. I think like mojo, to go out. So I wouldn't want to go out, wouldn't want to leave the house, and yeah. But now I want to push myself to get out more, and especially now that as the weather's getting nicer, so that would be good. Yeah. I'm all saying this as it comes into my head, so excuse all the and even now as I it's hilarious. The one good thing that I did during isolation to keep my mind good was that I binge watched Time Team, which then is like, I was like, oh, this is brilliant, because I used to watch Time Team on there when it used to go out on Channel 4 back in the day, and it more inspired me to do archaeology type things and appreciate more of British history, because I've always had an interest in Roman Britain, and it's quite fun. And one of my missions that I keep trying to do, and I keep forgetting about it, so hopefully now that I've got it in a video, I'll probably try and remember it, is to find about what the Black Country was like during the Roman period, and like even afterwards during the Dark Ages, or even before the Romans arrived in Britain, because no one really does anything about what the Black Country was like in those times, because the Black Country is more famous for its industrial period, hence why it became known as the Black Country. I was just wondering what else happened in my life during those times. I'm trying to build a model around my layout. I've got this still to do. This has got to be completely taken apart, and we're going to rebuild it. Well, I say we, it's going to be me. Hopefully I can get some people to help, especially with the wiring. Because to be honest, I don't have an idea. Well, not an idea. I don't have a clue what to do with the wiring of of model railway layouts. Hopefully that will be addressed at some point in time. If you're wondering what I'm holding up, it's liquid gravity. It came with, because I commandeered this layout completely for free. Literally everything was for free. And looking through the not spares, maintenance. Oh, we just go maintenance, and this is in the boxes. There's 2 of them, and I hate them because the former owner of the layout, he put this in nearly everything, and it's just ruined. Alright, just plonking those down. He put this on nearly all the rolling stock on the wagons, and it puts on unnecessary weight onto my trains. And any locomotives that I want to run the rolling stock with, I can't really run them on their own because they just can't cope with the additional weight that's put on them. I think they'll probably be okay on this layout once it's all built, but yeah, it's horrible. On some wagons, he's even put lead weights in them, which I'm trying my best to get them off. I got one off on one wagon, and then I'll put the weights in another wagon, actually, by Dapon, and which is a Titanic Brewery livery wagon, fictional, and it just when I first ran it out of the box, it could not cope with the weight of the train at either end, and so there was times where I wouldn't run it at all. And I thought, I know, what if I put some weights in it? Because there was times when it was running, when it couldn't cope with the weight, it would derail. So it wouldn't. So I wouldn't run it. And then as soon as I put the weights in, it behaved so much better. I think that's what the wagon really needed, was additional weights, which was the key. And then the couplings annoyed me because they drooped. So then, luckily enough, I super glued them to be straight, so they wouldn't be like that. Well, this is not that. I know, it's funny how this is a vlog about me that suddenly turned into my vlogs about model railways. I've also joined, well, anyway, back to me with my life. I've also joined Tipton Local History, Tipton Library's local history group, and at one point I was looking at leaving the group because majority of the meetings were moaning about the logo for the group, and luckily enough they decided to our former chairman decided to leave, and now it's a lot better now that we're under different management, and yeah, it's just loads better now. That's a big seagull. What else in my life? What else? Shut that door. So yeah, plans for 2023 is to empty this shed. That's just spray cannons. Yeah. What else? Lose weight. Try and get my body dysmorphia under control. Because it's a nightmare. Because what's also worse for me, that's a trigger, is when people say, "Oh no, you look beautiful, you got a great body." It's like, no, shut the fuck up. I don't. And then other mission is to join a gym. Good luck with that with a heart condition. I know that at Russell's Hall Hospital there's a gym that's especially for people with heart troubles and stuff. Which I did join for a bit through the weight clinic, and then because I remember the first time I did that gym was the 23rd of November, Doctor Who Day. I can't remember which year now, and because in order to leave the gym, you have to prove that your heart is relaxed afterwards, and when I did it, they wouldn't let me go, or because my heart was still racing, and only because my heart was racing was because I got stressed in the morning before the gym, because I had just had my first driving lesson. Still don't drive. And the stress had still been there the whole day, especially during the gym, so that was fun. And then, to put it frankly, it was always good, that gym, because with the old, because it was old people that had already had like heart attacks, strokes, and any other conditions, and there would be occasional drama. I know this sounds awful, of them having a problem, so no time at the gym was the same. But I think if I joined the gym with my mindset now, I think there really would be a massive problem, especially because of the body dysmorphia and people with six packs. I think really that would be a struggle. And yeah, you get the picture. Tired. I'm not editing this out, so God help. Yeah, this. I've decided I shan't edit this at all. I think the things I've got to do now, if I'm going to bring back the vlogs, is create a new title sequence. Yes, I'm quite good at title sequences at the moment, because with my Railway related content on 57305 Northern Princess, I've just created 3 new titles. One for the real trains. There's new titles for model railways, and there's also title sequence for this layout. The model railway one and Victoria Wood are the same titles, but with the Victoria Wood titles, a picture of Victoria Wood appears. And I've filmed the other day a update video for the layout, which I hadn't done in 3 years. Yeah, and in those 3 years, nothing has actually happened to this layout. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And just seeing a notification. I've also changed football teams. I used to support Manchester United, but now, because it's been a couple of years now, I started getting sexual feelings. Yes, started getting sexual feelings for Declan Rice. So now I'll support West Ham. And now that there's talks of him leaving West Ham, it's like, no, I've just changed. I can't change it again. I can't. I can't. Yeah. Yesterday I went to Didcot Railway Centre to celebrate a very late Father's Day present to my dad. It's only that very much late because he lost the voucher to go there to have a tea and a cake, and it was a great day out, and I've ended up with a health condition in my leg, on my right leg. Well, I've lost the feeling from my right knee, to my foot, the top of my right foot, where it's gone numb. And I know they say don't look online for health conditions, and well, I did. It's all right. And it appears that I've got nerve damage, which I'm not surprised, because being 6'7", it does have its consequences of being tall. And because my sister was in the back seat, so I had to move my chair forward a bit. So my poor knee was constantly pressed against the dashboard. So yeah, it now just feels numb, and it just feels horrible to touch. Sorry about that. A helicopter went over, and I had to go, oh, helicopter! Yeah, oh, I've got a cough. Drinking tea in my Guinness mug that I got for Christmas last year. Just trying to think what else, really. Because I haven't had a look at my last video. I think I should have first tried to think of previously in my life situations. So yeah, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a video, but my inspiration for vlogging came from Dan James and Dan and John, which are no longer apart, which are no longer together, and Dan did try and do some vlogs again, but I think he's gave up. And now I started watching vloggers again, because I've watched the vlogs of Zoe Kirk Robinson. They're great videos. Check her out. And then I've also started watching religiously Joel Wood and the door decided to open. Sorry, there, I keep going. They are a constant distraction. So I watched the vlogs of Zoe Kirk Robinson, Zoe Kirk Robinson. I said it with a Q. And Joe Wood. I ring. I I suffered now as well stutter, which is not good. Yeah, the doors started to open again. So train of thought just gone. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm not going to edit this video at all. Not even put a title on it. Yeah. Yeah, you can see that's a body dysmorphia moment just there. Like, oh. You will do something about it, Jakey. So yeah, those two names I mentioned, do check them out. Zoe Kirk Robinson and Joel Wood. And his partner Keegan, who's starting out in doing vlogs as well. Yeah, so stay tuned. I might start doing vlogs again, or whether I just end up doing the casual update of previously in my life situations. And also do check out my other hobby of the railways. So that's at 57305 Northern Princess, and you can also follow me on Instagram. Don't ask how many Instagram accounts I've got. There's Lord Jacob 57305, which is my personal one, which is a bunch of selfies. I know, it's just reminding me of something else. Then there's 57305 Northern Princess. And then, funny enough, I've got other accounts as well. Because you're annoying me. There's from the title of it. And there's one for my action figures. Doctor Who action figures. There's one for Disney cars, which I'm thinking, why did I start this? Because I pretty much decided not to collect anymore. Then there's 57305 models, which is to do about my model railway collection. Which you can, if you can't find 57305 models, you can find it through 57305 Northern Princess is Instagram page. And then I think you should be able to find my Lord Jacob 57305. Yes, everything's 57305 related in the title, so it's more easy to find. And with my name as well. With my name as well, yes, there is a bit of an edit. Well, not an edit because I've ran out of space. I've also taken the liberty of altering the spelling of my name, because I was spelled Jacob, but now I spell it as Jakob. And when I was born in 1992, I was meant to have spelt that, but the receptionist who wrote my birth certificate put a C, and my mum never bothered to alter it. I am still looking at actually getting it officially changed, the spelling. So watch this space. Also with my last name, Charlesworth, I also sometimes spell that with a capital W for Worth, but still keep the names together, and that is a stage name. Well, technically, the spelling of my name is a stage name at the moment because it's not official. Because the capital W actually is inspired by James Bond, GoldenEye, and at the time Skyfall was just coming out, or had come out, and I was doing performing arts at Dudley College, and it was a time when you could choose an act, choose your own stage name, and I just kept thinking, what should I call myself? And I thought, no, I won't have a stage name because I can't, because I'll probably then will forget that I've got a stage name. And so I thought, again, because it would be and it was strange to call myself by another name. So I thought, what shall I do? And I thought, I can change the spelling. So I capitalised the W and changed the C to a K, and that's how that was born. So I'll leave it here now, because I don't think there'll be any more room on the phone for all this jibber jabber. So yeah, so that's my life at the moment, and see you very soon.